Okay, so happy Sunday. This is of course Empyrion Galactic Survival. Doing some co-op with Jeff. Game again is being hosted by him, and reasons for that, technical reasons mostly, and it seems to be working pretty well. Currently sitting inside our space station here. We got all our constructors up and ready to go. There's food stuff over here, maybe. How hungry am I? I'm not that hungry. So lower left-hand corner, if you're not familiar with it, this shows all our current stats. It goes health, food, or hunger, energy level, and then oxygen. Guess which one's the most important? Here's my awesome suit. Sorry, it's not anything special, it's just a paint job. So, door number 2, this is our little landing platform up here. That's the French Fry Flyer, that's my ship that I built, and there's Jeff's over there. Some of our ships are more advanced than others, slightly, but it's not a big deal. Total abstinence would lead to total civilization collapse, so I went no alcohol at all, probably. Is it heated and radiation proofed yet? The station is. As you can see, you got no sparkly sounds or scratchy sounds in the background. That means there's no radiation inside the station. Step outside, then you hear it. Oh, the suit? The suit is, it could use a little bit more stuff. Right now we have a little bit of a mobility boost. Makes us fly a little bit faster. Probably take that off because I don't get anything else out of that, do I? Max speed, acceleration, jump height. Not a big deal. I should take... I can leave modest on it. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal. This is the important one. The EVA boost gives us some cold protection. Not so much heat protection, though. And the reason for the cold protection, because it's cold in space. So that's... It's pretty much mandatory if you want to be doing work outside here. Oh, and there's our ship. So that's the shoebox at 2. What did you do to the front of this thing?
I told you before, we had those big spots on the sides at the front. Wasn't sure what to do with it. Either make like captain's quarters or something, or just remove the walls completely. So I just removed the walls completely. And then I just started playing around with shapes.
Okay. So the last time I saw this was earlier this week, and it's supposed to look like a shoebox, and it didn't look. So this surprised me because I just did notice this, even though I flew by it like 2 minutes ago before I started talking. I didn't notice this part. This is fine. Shoebox of Doom is perfect. Okay, so once again, this is our capital vessel. This is a group effort and design type deal. Hence my surprise, because I honestly wasn't expecting that, but that's fine. And Jeff has pretty much done the front end here for the most part. The only parts I really did was the little bridge area there, sort of kinda. He modified it some, and just general placement of stuff for the most part. And so we decided to do this. So it's not too bad, right? Is it equipped with a warp drive? It is equipped with a warp drive. Anyway, this is our little temporary entrance into the ship while we're doing construction, so we can get into the front end a little bit easier because there's no entry point here in the bridge. So the big white thing, that's our sensor array type deal. Once we get it flying around, we use that to, see what's around us, basically. And then we got a couple extra seats for people to sit in. Everything else is basically just decoration. This is the actual driving seat right there. And that, again, this is all decoration.
Turn the power on, get all the displays and stuff popping up.
Oh yeah, that's right. So there's the power on. We don't usually run the power on because it doesn't really need it right now. We're not. There's no real reason to have the power on, other than to see stuff like this. So that's what it's going to look like when we're flying around. Ta-da! Okay, so there's the bridge. Oh, sorry, and this is our CPU extender so that we can have more stuff on the ship. CPU extender is related to this stuff. Basically, the way it works for all ships and bases, every item you put down eats up so many CPU cycles, we'll just call them, and your base CPU only can handle so many cycles. In this case, tier 1 on a capital vessel is 200,000, but with a tier 2, we're up to 500,000. Currently, the ship is using 53,000. So we don't really need an extender yet, but we will. It's more of a planning thing, future anticipation of stuff. Everything else doesn't really matter at this moment because it's not really, again, the ship is not really functional yet. Anyway, so the CPU extender, that's an air ventilator. Once this is on, it will send oxygen into this room, I believe, I hope. I think that's how it's supposed to work. And then if we do need oxygen, just tap into that. You're good to go. Actually, it doesn't work without power, so it's okay. And then we have a teleporter for future usage. We'll see how that goes later. Do have to open the doors manually. As you can see, we have different ventilators around to keep rooms stuff. This is our grow room. I didn't even notice the windows before when I walked in here earlier. This will be our grow room. So we're going to be growing our food and stuff to keep us alive in long journeys, because that's the whole purpose of this ship. Got grow lights up there. I'm not exactly sure what the motif for this room is, other than it looks like it's supposed to be plant life sort of, I guess.
Are you talking about all the dots?
Oh, the paint scheme in the grow room. It looks like leaves.
The paint was still drying when someone was spreading a bunch of fertilizer, so it just turned into a mess on the wall and ceilings.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what happened. Oh, nice. Grow with the ventilator right. Okay. Jeff is our internal designer, interior designer. It's working. Okay, and these are our generator rooms. When these guys are on, you really don't want to be inside because they do produce a little bit of heat and possible radiation. You can toast yourself pretty quick in here. So that's why we have no oxygen necessary, because if you're in here, you better have your helmet on. So, but anyway, so we keep those doors closed as much as possible. That's why they're farther away. And that's our wireless connection. Here's our O2 storage. These are the fuel tanks. They don't have any fuel on them really yet. And then the O2 tanks, same deal. They are O2 before, again, we won't fill this stuff up until we're ready to go. And again, more fuel and oxygen. This is our overlooking of one of our hangar bays. Hey, Catker, welcome back. And that's the little Bullfrog down there. We'll take a look at that shortly. That's on that one side. Look at this side over here, which is currently empty. So again, we have space for smaller ships, and then back here is our infamous warp drive. Oh yeah, Spock's demise. I still think it's too soon, but what are you gonna do? So there's our warp drive. Again, this thing will cook you too. It does rate a little bit of heat and radiation, so you want it, behind some secure windows or armor-plated windows. I think this is what they are. And then this is our pentaxid tank. This is where you put the fuel for the warp drive as well as the fuel for our shield generators. So again, it'll get nice and toasty warm once that stink starts getting energy. So is it mandatory that the color scheme of the Bullfrog needs to be so hideous? It was not my decision. I don't think it's hideous. I think it's colorful. And
saying it's hideous.
Catker is saying it's hideous. But he's a German. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Where's the dome for the navigator of the Space Guild? You didn't notice it. Okay. Anyway, this is one of our shield generators. We had one already, so we can install this. We'll put a second one in on the other side when we get one. There's another oxygen station there. There's our empty bay. and then the Bullfrog over here. So this is the little Bullfrog. This is the ship we built about 2 weeks ago, technically, I think. Basically, it's a small vessel capable of carrying up to 5 people and seats. I mean, if you're feeling lucky, you can walk around while we're moving, but good luck. And it's got 2 turrets up top for defending us automatically, and then we've got 2 Gatling guns on the side for some pilot missed target opportunities. And what's special about this ship what's more important about this ship is this has a warp drive in it too, and that's the whole reason we built it, because there's our tanks and fuel here, and might as well, I don't have any extra on me. We can fix that. So again, this ship does have warp capabilities. It does have the warp drive. Just making sure that's filled up. Does not have a shield generator yet. We might get one eventually, but currently I don't think we have one. I don't think we might be able to build one, but we don't have a shield generator for this thing yet. Sorry, so that hides in there for now. But again, the warp drive is in there under protection for the most part. And then from behind, you can see we've got 8 engines. 8 engines for thrust, it looks like. So again, this ship was a collaborative design. I did the initial building of it. Bone Dog came in and made some adjustments to it to make it a little bit better. And then not only cosmetically, but operationally as well. And then Jeff came in with the paint job. So it's not my fault. So Garrus, and it must be so slow considering it isn't red. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So anyway, and then we're playing with the CPU extenders here as well, because again, everything in here requires CPU cycles. And I think in order to get up to the tier 3 stuff, you need 2 tier 3 extenders. That's what I'm getting the impression of. And it seems like a little... It's awfully expensive, because as you can see, we jump from 1 to 2. That's what, a 9,000 increase. Yet the 2 3s only get us what, 25 more? Guess, I don't know. I don't make the rules, but yeah, CPU extenders. And that is our RCS that controls. Oh, that's right. The capital ship still needs an RCS too. There's our cargo boxes. We have 4 of those. This is our ammo box with all our stuff, our ammo. Ventilator just in case. We got a portable constructor here. Well, actually, no, this is just a small constructor inside the ship in case we need to build stuff while we're out doing things. Here's our little fuel tank that is currently empty. Well, that's not good. Wow, all 4 of them. So is the power on this thing?
For what, the shoebox?
Yeah.
It's off.
It's off. Yeah, I turned it off now, but it was empty. Did you empty it? The fuel tank? Maybe I did and I don't remember. It's possible. Oxygen. Good shape, I think. There we go. And the way oxygen works is once the ship is powered on and if the power is going to the oxygen, it'll eat up the oxygen for the ship, and it won't take away from our personal suits and stuff, whether we're wearing a helmet or not. So, depending on which way we want to go. Speaking of... So just tapped into that, and we're good. Now it's full. Okay, so there's that, and of course this is the bridge. This is the pilot seat there, and we're good. The windows are, I believe, armored. I think.
I think they are.
I think they are too. It's always good when you're in space to have armored windows. But that's that. And there's actually stuff behind these walls. Oh, missing some blocks there on the thruster. How'd that happen? should be blocks there. So we want small blocks and we want steel ones. Color, these are supposed to be green, I think. That color green? That color green. So problem solved. Oh, actually, no, that's supposed to be dark green. Oops. There we go. Okay, so that problem solved. Boss, the red ones go faster. Probably true, but in this case, not worried about it. So that's it. That's where we are. So now the plan for today is to... Oh, what do we need? Oh, first we need an RCS in this thing somewhere.
What, on the capital ship?
Yeah.
We're not going to land it on anything, are we?
It helps with the rotation and that kind of fun stuff. That's what it's actually there for. I think it won't even... You can't even fly it. Well, you might be able to fly it with that one, but I'm not sure you can. It's kind of like a required component type deal. RCS, I think, is rotation control system. So if you don't have one, it makes it really hard to, spin the ship. You try to start up today. Start it up today? I don't know. So we need an RCS. These spots out here are for our large engines, which we don't have the parts for, or the resources. And then we've got some extra medium-sized thrusters here on the sides to help make it so they can slide forward. And, again, we need RCS too, so it can actually rotate. So the goal is to find the pieces and parts to hopefully get it started today. And is it sealed yet? No. It's partially sealed. So we bring up the insane debug and show airtight blocks. Oh, this just shows everything that's airtight, but... So, all these blocks are capable of keeping, oxygen inside. So far. So it's not really airtight yet. Simply because, I don't know why it's saying it's airtight when we have the big holes in the side. Now we don't have, and it's also, there's no oxygen yet either. And we also need to get some guns and stuff for it too. In this space down here.
Better armor on it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, with shields, it's not, the armor is still a nice thing to have, and it's going to be important. Oh, I forgot about the med bay. But we can actually fly around with it somewhat, although I'm not sure if we want to without the armor, because I don't know when we're going to run into bad guys. So, need more internal doors? You don't need them. This is our med bay. It's on a little ventilator. Got showers for cleaning off the radiation. Medic station for healing. There's a clone chamber for when you die. You can come right back here. We have LCDs in here for messaging, I'm guessing. And different medical stations for different types of injuries. Got a check-in desk. This is why we let Jeff design this stuff, because I would have never thought of a reception desk in the med bay. I just would never have even thought about that. When I built this, it was very sparse. It was basically the 2 showers, the med stations, the clone thing, and then the med stations. That was it. Nothing up on the walls. No paint job. Well, okay, the only paint job I had done, I think, it made the room all white, but that was it. So there's that. So again, plan today. We need to get, like I said, more resources for building the engines, and as well as maybe getting some guns and stuff on this thing. I am all function over style. Very much so. Very much so. I'm very much a Spartan when it comes to room design. Ask Mrs. Gimpy. Ask Mrs. Gimpy. She's very familiar with that. So,
so let's see. For the big thruster XL, you need Zasconium.
Yeah, that's...
Zascosium?
It is... Zascosium. Yeah, I just call it Zascosium. That works. So, again, these are the... Oh, those are the extra large flip thrusters.
Oh, what size do we need?
Oh, the large ones take the same. They're just not as many resources, but it's still the Zascosium they still need. We can do the mediums, but mediums aren't going to be really big enough to handle this stuff.
Where do we get Zascosium?
I'd have to Google that to see what kind of planet they're found on. But not regular. There's like usually probably the volcanic type planets, the more dangerous ones would be my guess.
Well, we can head to the next system over. What is it? Sienna.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured we'd... Because we can't go really far. I mean, we can go at probably a decent amount with the small ship. It's just that it's going to eat up more fuel and stuff. But it shouldn't be...
I assume there's no point going back to the Obipol Rio, the asteroid belt? Or did...
No. Yeah, there was nothing there that was going to get us what we needed.
Sienna it is.
Yeah. So what else I was looking for? So, yes, we definitely Zascosium. Is it Zascosium? I keep calling it Zascosium, but it's Zascosium. I'll stick with Zascosium. It's easier to say. So I got to do that. Otherwise, we need only power coils for another shield. This is not a big deal. Oh, repair stuff. That'll be nice to have. So yeah, basically we're going on a resource hunt today for the more likely. As far as small ships go. Now they get shields too. Here's our warp drive. Oh, we can make a... Do you want a whole shield for the Bullfrog?
Can the CPU handle it?
Mate, 16,000 CPU for the shields. Probably not.
See if it can handle it and then take it off if it can't. But yeah, that number sounds pretty high.
Yeah. Let's see if we might already have one, but I don't think we do. No, we do not. Okay. Well, we can build it and see what it looks like. Of course, we have to... I don't know where we're going to put it on the ship, because these are not small-ish. Okay, it'll take a little while for that to be built. So while that's happening, what we'll do is get everything powered up and make sure we have all the right stuff. Okay, so... tank and stuff there. Oh, definitely need some more energy here.
So let's see, CPU usage on the little Bullfrog, it's at 11,000 of 15,000.
Oh, so yeah.
Well, actually, more closer to maybe 12K of 15K.
So only got three left, maybe?
Yeah, 3K. How much does that shield thing use?
I am looking again. It was pretty high.
I think it was more than 3K.
Yeah, it was 16,000. That seems awfully high.
But probably a higher tier CPU then.
Yeah, we need to get a tier 3 in there. And a second one, that'll give us a little boost. Oh, there's a tier 4. No, we can't do tier 4s yet. You
can do more than one CPU at the center of the ship?
Yeah, actually you have to. It goes... at tier 2, it's one tier 2 extender, and then at tier 3, it's actually 2 tier 3s, and then tier 4 is 4 tier 4s. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, and as far as to get the next 3, we need a small atomic bridge, which is optronic bridge. We need gold for that one. We need 20 gold ingots for an optronic matrix, and we only have 15, so we need to find some gold too. Mrs. Gimpy must love my ideas for decorating my home. Oh yeah, it's definitely not what I would have done with it. You would make a good host for those TV shows where they renovate homes, and then he goes to the finishing touches by decorating it with it at the end, where I just rip everything off the walls, or just paint out everything white.
Oh, the best one is when you get like friends doing it for each other. Then they go to the house that they redecorate, and they just go silent. And they're doing all this great stuff, and the couple that owns the house is just saying not a word.
And you realize these are not my friends. These people are not my friends. Let's see. So Promethean Palace is eat up 10 per. Alpacon is 2. These are 2 as well. They eat up 50. But they don't tell you how much. Oh, fuel value is 30 per here, and this one is 150. So 5 times larger. As it should be, because it's 5 times the resources. So you lose the yarn. Oh, I know. You don't use larges for everything because sometimes you just don't need a large. Get you guys going there. Oh yeah, it's oxygen's over here. Get that going, and we should be fine on food too. We made a little bit of a mistake. Well, it wasn't a mistake, it was just a goof. We have lots of food. We have lots of food. There. All this stuff is being made, so we can collect that from the ship itself. Beige, not white? No, white. White is such a brighter color. It's so much more better. That's right, the refrigerator's on the cockpit area. Power's back on. So we have lots of food. We're good with food. Now my only real concern is storage. Because we only have the 4 storage bays. We could probably just make... we'll probably be able to make more if we have to, because that's what the constructor's here for. Because we can make more blocks, right? Can we? Container controller. I don't know what the purpose... What's a container controller do? Start a device for cargo arrays. Cargo array. Add container extension devices to increase storage volume. Oh. So build a couple of those things.
But since you got volume turned off, then it's kind of meaningless.
Is it? It says, oh, storage volume. Oh, maybe it is worthless. Probably.
But for that, it just seems like it's more cargo space.
Yeah, it's the language is a little odd because storage volume to me means more storage.
Cargo slots is what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Is more actual slots, more squares.
It's like a separate cargo thing, so I don't quite get it.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
But maybe it is more volume. I didn't check on my other game.
Oh,
if it's more volume, if it adds more volume, then I can understand it. But since you turn volume off, then it's kind of meaningless.
Yeah, I'm reading the stats on the box, and it's volume capacity 125, max volume capacity 32,000. So yeah, it's a weight thing. It's not the actual spaces; it's the actual mass that you can carry. That's what it looks like, at least. That's okay. We can always build more regular storage boxes. Right? Yeah, cargo boxes. Just need to get some steel and we're good to go. We can make all that stuff from here. Yep. Okay. So yeah, constructor is good. Okay, so the Bullfrog. There's our fuel and stuff. So 15 large fuel, 22 regular fuels. We got some fusion cells too. Some O2. We got Jill charges, but we don't have any multi-charges. I got 28 on me, so that should be good enough.
Yeah, I got 12.
Okay. Just in case. Take half of these just in case. Oh, we're not going to go to that much. Personal oxygen, got a couple hundred there, so we're good. There's our little polarized hull. Yeah, this is HP capacity. Yeah, CPU is 16,000. That can't be right. That's crazy. Why would the shields be so much stronger or require so much more than the warp drive? It's crazy. Something to work towards. Anyway, so again, we need gold and Symposium and whatever else good stuff we can find. Mini gun round. Where did I get this from? Drill. I need to drill. These can go back in somewhere else. Oh, are we on bandages and all that other fun stuff? I've got some on me.
I'm good.
Yeah, we can always make more bandages. It's not a big deal. Okay. Oh, that's right. I'm waiting for this grain to decompose. Guess I don't need that to do that anymore, do I?
Nope.
Okay, got cores. Got fuel. Okay, I think we're good.
Let's rock and roll.
Okay.
Oh, do we have cores?
Say again?
Do we have cores?
Yeah, I've got 5 on me.
Okay. I don't know if we're going to go on the planet, it might not be the horrible idea to have the items to quickly make a shower, but you could probably find that on the planet anyways, I guess.
So, slight problem. It's not taking off. Not sure why.
Is that fuel?
Oh, maybe it's lights. Turn on thrusters. Duh. Technicalities. There we go. Okay, so where are we going? We are going to Sienna.
Oh, it's the next one over, I guess.
Yep. Okay, Sienna it is. Lock target. So target locked, and where are you? For the orange arrow on the left, lower left-hand corner. There we go. Okay, so to use the warp drive, you need to be going full speed ahead. And then we hit K when we're ready, and go. Oh, that's right. This is a new system, so it might take a little while to get everything loaded, maybe. Gotta go slowly.
What's the term? Playfield or something? No.
Something, yeah, actually it's something like Playfield, I think.
But yeah, we might want to be careful once we get close to the planet.
Yep. Well, I don't see any poles, so it's a good sign. And the reason we have to be careful is because there's an issue sometimes of syncing data between clients and the server. So you got to be careful a little bit when you go into someplace for the first time to get the initial stuff loaded. You got to be a little patient.
A lot of white stuff.
It's snow.
I think we should leave this planet. It doesn't look very promising.
Okay, we've got promethium, 5 deposits. Titanium, 19 deposits. Iron, 12. Copper, 10. Silicon, 11. Cobalt, 12. And neodymium, 17. So, it's not horrible. I mean, it's lots of good stuff. Not really what we're looking for, but it's lots of good stuff.
I'm guessing you could always use promethium. I think we're a little low on iron.
Okay.
Rest, I think we're pretty good. Might be a little low on silicone, but I don't think we use a lot of silicone.
You use it more than you think you do? Maybe because it's one of those that's used in stuff that's built really quickly.
And maybe it's not a horrible idea to hit a silicone spot.
I usually grab, anything that's mainly, or if it's not that far away, I usually go after it. It doesn't hurt to have the stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to remember what we had on the loading base.
Speaking of silicon. Should be a silicon deposit right in front of us. you, Silicon? We're just here. And it's right behind. It's a medium-sized deposit. And also collecting this stuff while you're out, you know, adventuring around, having extra iron and silicon and copper is, you know, in case you need to build stuff. It's nice to have it. Drone mining is so not exciting.
Huh?
The old ways of having to do mining, way back when, was you didn't get an auto collector for your mining for quite a while, and every time you would mine something, instead of it being collected right into your inventory, it became this little ball that you had to chase on the ground. You had to go pick them up manually. It was fun because you had. Yeah, and the thing is, you had to, you know, plan your digging so that you could actually, you know, get back out. So you had to, you know, the drone, you just send it in and you're good. But in the old days, you actually had to have a plan of attack, especially for the larger deposits. Stone, silicon. Okay, next. Again, we're primarily looking for titanium, promethium, neodymium, that stuff. That's more useful stuff. We got a hostile to our east. And you can't really see anything, can you? Because you don't have access to the scanners. It kind of sucks. Udinium.
How do I grab the Gatling gun again?
Hit P and then go to devices and then select a one of the turrets.
Okay, then after that.
Oh, access? Something's shooting us. Or is that you?
It's not me. I can't figure it out.
No, let's see. So, go to P, devices, and sort all these things out. And then go down to all the way to the bottom. There's 2 turrets, and expand the turret list. So there's 2 mini turrets, and you click on one or the other, and then click the access button in the upper right-hand corner, and it should put you into it. Okay, and the Udinium deposit is right in front of the ship. But, oh, it's actually right close to the surface, too.
Just getting crushed down.
Oh.
What does it look like?
Oh, shit. The crushed stone I thought was the neodymium. We're still 10 meters away from it. It's kind of an orangish color. Orangish brown.
Okay.
It seems that neodymium is a little bit harder, so it takes a little bit longer to mine it, too. That's Jeff's drone there. Jeff's drone. See? Talking hard. And neodymium is one of the more not so common resources. Well, it depends on where you are and determines how common it is. But where we've been so far, it's not super common, so grabbing it now is a good idea, even though I think we have quite a bit because of some asteroids we ran into last week.
Yeah, I think we have quite a bit of it. I think we actually have more neodymium than iron and cobalt and other stuff.
Probably. So we ran into, what, a very loaded asteroid last week. Okay, I think that's good enough. I guess I shouldn't put that there. I should put it in the materials box, no? Yeah, materials. I think. That's it. All set. see. Two batches of resources a little under 3 kilometers in front of us. And the lower hand corner of the screen shows our ship status. Little icons above blue bars. The first one shows basically the power is on. The little 3 heads there shows how many passengers you currently have, which of course is 1. And the top number, or the top bar is... What is that one? I'm not sure. Second one is fuel. Third one is oxygen. And the bottom one is jump distance. So basically your warp fuel. How far you can jump total. Look at a mining drone down there.
Do I shoot it?
Sure. Ow. Shit, it's behind us.
I can't shoot behind it.
Bring it around.
Go up. It's down.
So we just made a friend. Just shot down. And some Cobalt Ally and some 15 millimeter bullets. This is what same stuff we use. Now the question is, how much damage did we take? There.
It's missing a window.
Yeah.
It's missing a window.
Are we missing a window? Oh, well, that's not good.
Or maybe... Or that could be an opacity thing.
No, that's a missing window. The frame isn't there anymore. Crap, we didn't bring spares, did we?
No.
Oh, that's a problem. But we do have silicon, so we can make a new one.
There's some sort of weird things walking across the planet. With little babies.
Oh, animals. Don't worry, turrets will protect us. So we need some small windows. So, windows, slope 1. Okay, window repaired, although it is not the good stuff, sadly.
Well, better than no window.
Yep. Okay, so we have a deposit. The neodymium is about 80 meters behind us, so we're going to have to move the ship a little bit.
Is that what we just mined?
Oh. Oh, so it's a different deposit. Never mind. So we're good there. What's the other one in this area? Oh, we have silicon and neodymium, which we don't really need. So, good. To move on.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Aw, not now.
This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support, or you can watch the ads during the break, or you can type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
That noise you hear is Jeff having fun sitting in the turret. Oh, what the hell is that?
That's by the drone. Maybe we should leave the drones alone.
Probably not a horrible idea. He's getting closer, though.
Well, let me know if you want me to shoot.
He's shooting us. Hey, Desperado, welcome back. Are you still shooting? No.
No.
Okay. Something's still shooting, though. Something's still out here. So, our deposit that's too close to us is more neodymium, which we don't need. Let's go salvage that drone, though.
Maybe it's Dino.
Fusion cell and ammunition.
Yeah, there's some dinos to the north.
Yeah.
With the little babies, 3 of them.
Gravity on this planet is a little bit lower than normal. Getting way higher on jumps than normal. It feels like, at least. Just looking for blocks that need to be repaired. Okay. Because this thing is not really armored. Shield would be nice once we have one, but that's a while off still. Okay.
Did you want to do your break?
I can, I guess. You want to fly around and look for stuff?
That works too.
Okay. Turrets will keep you safe for the most part. You can still have the Gatlins too, in case you run into something in the next couple of minutes. So anyway, going to get up, stretch my legs, get some water. Be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Of course, thank you, Jeff, for joining me and for hosting the server. So, be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.